Hello everyone, and welcome to today's shocking story. In the United Kingdom, the law is considered strict, organized, and fair. But every once in a while, a case comes along that challenges expectations, shakes public faith, and leaves everyone questioning the system. Today, we bring you one such story, the story of a criminal, a first information report, and justice that stunned an entire nation. This is not just a story of crime and punishment, it's a story of courage, truth, and the relentless march of justice. So, sit back, and let's uncover how a single FIR brought a powerful criminal face-to-face with the law in a way that shocked everyone. The United Kingdom's justice system is one of the oldest and most structured in the world. Courts here operate under strict laws and procedures. From investigation to trial, every step is designed to uphold fairness and transparency. But even in this system, criminals often believe they can escape accountability through money, influence, or connections. The reality, however, is different. The law, if followed correctly, is impartial and relentless. This case demonstrates precisely that, how a criminal, confident in evading justice, was ultimately confronted by the very system he thought he could manipulate. The process begins with an FIR, or First Information Report, a formal complaint registered with the police. This report sets the wheels of investigation in motion and forms the foundation of the justice process. So, what exactly is an FIR? An FIR is the official documentation of a crime, filed by a victim or witness with the police. It serves as the first step in initiating a legal investigation. In the UK, FIRs are filed in a structured and transparent way. They include details of the crime, the people involved, the time and place, and any initial evidence. Once an FIR is filed, police officers begin investigating, visiting the crime scene, interviewing witnesses, collecting physical and digital evidence, documenting all findings officially. In this case, the victim acted quickly. A detailed FIR was filed, leaving no room for delay or confusion. This prompt action was crucial in building a strong case against the criminal. The criminal in question was no stranger to the law. He had a long history of offenses, including theft, fraud, and smaller-scale crimes. Locals were aware of his activities, but he had never faced consequences severe enough to deter him. However, this case would prove different. The victim, armed with clear evidence and compelling testimony, ensured that the criminal could not escape accountability. Authorities discovered that the criminal had tried to cover his tracks, falsifying records, intimidating minor witnesses, and deleting digital traces. Yet, every attempt to hide the truth was systematically uncovered by the police investigation. This was not just a crime, it was a series of calculated offenses that threatened public safety and trust. The FIR documented every detail meticulously, leaving no room for error in the upcoming trial. Once the FIR was filed, the UK police moved quickly. They approached the case with methodical precision. Crime scene analysis, officers secured and analyzed the location, noting every detail. Digital evidence collection, emails, phone records, and CCTV footage were collected and preserved. Witness interviews, eyewitnesses and associates were questioned in depth. Forensic examination, experts examined fingerprints, physical evidence, and any trace material linking the criminal to the crime. The investigation exposed shocking elements, attempts to bribe witnesses, falsify alibis, and manipulate legal loopholes. Yet, thanks to the FIR's comprehensive documentation, every effort to obstruct justice was countered with solid evidence. It became clear that this case would reach court with an exceptionally strong foundation. Within a few months of filing the FIR, the criminal was presented before a UK court. The proceedings were tense, with media attention highlighting every development. During the trial, witness testimonies revealed the criminal's attempts to cover his tracks. Digital evidence, including CCTV footage, showed undeniable proof of his involvement. Forensic reports linked him directly to the crime scene. The most shocking moment came when the criminal, confronted with irrefutable evidence, confessed to his actions. In a silent courtroom, the confession left the public, jury, and media stunned. The judge, taking into account the severity of the offenses, handed down a stringent sentence. This verdict became headline news, demonstrating that the UK justice system, when followed correctly, is unyielding and impartial. The FIR case generated nationwide attention. Social media exploded with discussions. Some praised the justice system for holding the criminal accountable. Others questioned how such a person had evaded consequences for so long. News channels covered every twist and turn, showing how FIRs are crucial in holding criminals accountable. This story also sparked debates about the role of wealth, influence, and power in the justice system. People realized that even in a structured system, delays and corruption could exist, but timely and accurate FIRs can prevent these obstacles. This case teaches several important lessons. Justice requires action. Victims must report crimes promptly. Filing an FIR is the first step toward accountability. Evidence is crucial. Strong, well-documented evidence ensures that the law can act decisively. Law is impartial. Regardless of the criminal's previous influence or attempts to manipulate the system, justice prevails. Courage matters. Victims and witnesses play a critical role in ensuring that criminals face consequences. Above all, this story is a reminder: justice may take time, but it is relentless. It may shock, it may surprise, but ultimately, it delivers accountability.
Friends, this FIR case is more than just a criminal story. It is a story of truth, courage, and the law's unwavering power. If you found this story compelling, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below which UK crime case you would like us to cover next. Remember, justice is not always immediate, but it is inevitable. And sometimes, a single FIR can change everything. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe channel.